Friday, July 24th, KHON publishes Kahala teen wanted for $1 million bench warrant. Then the next day, Saturday, July 25th, KITV publishes attempted murder suspect Erik Willis is missing. Then Sunday, July 26th, KHON2 News publishes Honolulu Police and Crime Stoppers would like to thank the public for their assistance in locating 18-year-old Erik Willis. Willis was taken into custody around 10:25 a.m. Could you please give me your perspective of the events that took place during that weekend?
It was made to appear that Mr. Willis was somehow a fugitive because now he'd been indicted, his bail was $1 million, and he was still at large. And that was never the case. I happened to contact the prosecutor's office to find out about the indictment. I was told about the $1 million bail. I then immediately called the sheriff's office to see if they had the warrant for his arrest so we could surrender him. They told me they did not, and that because it happened on a Friday in the middle or later part of the day, that they probably would not be prepared to arrest and process him until the following Monday. But they would let me know, and they had my phone number and my contact information. The police came looking for Mr. Willis to his house on Saturday afternoon. I was at home across the street, and his family said, if you need information about him, he's not home right now, go talk to his lawyer, who's right across the street. They didn't come. I called the police officer who left his name and number. He wouldn't accept the call, never called me back. So the following Sunday morning, I called the sheriff's office again, and they told me, yes, they had now received a warrant, and within an hour or two of that call, Mr. Willis surrendered himself. He was never at large, he never jumped bail, he was never armed and dangerous, as he was depicted in the media, and he's presumed to be innocent, in accordance with every constitution of the state of Hawaii and the United States Constitution and case law going back several hundred years. But this mob mentality was driven by the police, by the media, by a whole bunch of people who wrote comments on social media, and it was very disturbing and very frightening. And ultimately, it resulted in a third judge denying him bail altogether for reasons that no lawyer and many members of the public understand.
Yeah, that's too bad. And I'd like to add that this all took place during the weekend of Hurricane Douglas, which missed us, but was substantial enough where city and county offices, as well as state of Hawaii offices, were closed on Monday.
Yep.
It did not need to happen this way. And it's also curious, as the bail bondsman, I was on the hook for the $200,000. I, of course, and you were in contact with them. I don't see why they would not have reached out to either you or me, because I'm on the hook for the 200 grand and you're the attorney of record, just so that we can make this a smoother process.
You know, they were intent upon blowing this up. I don't know why the case has been mishandled, as far as I can tell from the inception. I will add to you that because of the problems with the virus at the prison and the fact that he's being held without bail, I have not been able to see him. I've only been able to talk to him on the phone twice when he calls me collect. So there are other issues and problems that have intervened. We had a deadline to file pretrial motions, which we moved, but we can't do anything to defend him. We have not received the police reports. We've not received evidence that the prosecutor claims to have, that he's obligated to give us. All this happened over a month ago, and this poor 18-year-old kid, guilty or not guilty, is not even able to defend himself under the circumstances that they've created.